Hey you guys, good morning. How's everybody? Almost afternoon from Bella Vista, Arkansas. Hi Sue. Hi Linda. And I see Mary Jane, Linda Denton, and Mary Ann. I'll be shop hopping and won't make it, but I'll be sure to watch the replay. Cool. Have fun, Mary Ann. That sounds like a lot of fun. Hi MJ. So, what are you guys sewing? Is anybody sewing anything, or is it just me? I'll show you guys, I finished these guys. I got them all sewn together. So those are the main blocks. I'm going to go set these over here. And I'm going to start sewing the first of 3 flying geese sections. I have my fabric cut right here, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Hi Linda from Denmark. Hi. Christy V is here, and Evelyn is here. How are you guys doing? Hi Ingrid. You're binding the last one needed. Mary Jane just got home from church. Awesome. Hi, Nancy. Nancy, you and I and Nita, I guess, we're gonna have to like get back together either today or tomorrow so that we can keep reading our book, because I had to go and move on to another book, and I'm like, I want to hear the rest of it. So I'll do that later. Hi, Lisa. Lisa's here. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start sewing. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to change the view here and get going. See how much I can get done before we're done here today. And I still haven't run out of thread in the top yet, though. Yesterday before we left, I changed the bobbin thread, but I still have just a tiny bit of thread up at the top, so we're going to have to, we'll work through that. Okay. And I have these pieces that I have cut. Don't look at these because these are left over from something else that I had, and they're huge, but that's okay because I'm trying to get together some scraps as well. So hopefully this will help me with getting the scraps that I need. And yeah, so that's what I'm working on. MJ says, I spent the morning sewing barbed wire fences back together. Now I need lunch. Yeah. Hi Gina. Hi Kathleen. Hey Shelly. Hi, Misty. You play thread chicken all the time? Yeah, I do as well, but at least with the top thread, I pay more attention to the top thread. My problem is whenever I run out of the bobbin thread, and I'm like, oh, for goodness sakes, because I wasn't even looking, you know, like I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. That's usually how that happens. And also I printed out this so I can show you guys. So if you weren't here yesterday, this is what I'm working on. Oh, let me do this way. Sorry. Whoop. This is the pattern from my latest project box. And I do still have some available in my shop if you're interested. It is, normally whenever I do a project box, it's a mystery box until, you know, everybody gets it. But I mean, I started selling them at the beginning of the summer, I think. maybe not at the beginning of summer, but somewhere. And so anyway, they're out now. So I don't mind showing the pattern. Hi, Kim. Hey, Shelly Clark. Ingrid says, I got home from Massachusetts yesterday and was able to watch your live. I love that you're sewing live. It's motivating me to sew and get your last retreat project finished. Amen. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad everybody's liking it. To be honest with you guys, I'm liking it as well. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, it's early. It's not that early, but I was sitting there going, where'd the thread go? I obviously need to, like, maybe I should be sewing with purple thread or something so I see the darn thing. But anyways, no biggie. Yeah, I'm definitely, I'm so happy that I started doing this. I mean, I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but I didn't. So, you know, that's all right. You know, we're going to get it done. Some of my fabric got a little wrinkly. I'm going to have to do a little pressing. Oh, my other sewing machine. First of all, I have 3 sewing machines. Okay, so I was just saying yesterday that I had taken my Crescendo for a spa day, and I have her back. She's sitting over here on the floor. She's probably like, Mama, what's the matter? When I got her back, I was in the middle of making bags, and this particular machine is just easier for bags because of the way it's a smaller little I don't even know, what would you call it, poke out from the throat or whatever. And so I just had this one already there, and I finished making the bags. And to be honest with you, I mean, you guys, I'm pretty much getting to sew with you on these lives at 11 in the morning, and then for the most part, that's about all the sewing I'm able to get done because I've got other stuff going on. And I just haven't pulled her back up, but I will. She's sitting right there. I want to, you know, give her a little test run, make sure she's doing good. And that's my bad. I haven't done that yet. So, she's right there. She's waiting. She's very patient. And then I got excited because this is the one that I'm using right now, this is my newest machine. And it's the one that I got to travel with. So that if I, you know, go somewhere to either do a retreat, smaller arm, thank you, Kathleen. To either do a retreat or, you know, anyway, if I'm traveling, going to classes, you know, whatever. This is the one that I'm going to bring. And so while my Crescendo was on the little spa treatment, I have been putting stickers all over this one. So I got a whole bunch of Niesel stickers. Do you guys know Niesel? I forget her name. You guys know I'm terrible with names. But there is this woman who does Niesel. She designs fabric, and anyway, Niesel is a black cat. And hold on just one second, after I sew this one, I'll show you guys who Niesel is. Also, she had Niesel made into like a stuffed animal, and you know, I got that as well because I'm crazy town. That's me. I'm crazy town. But anyway, so I found the latest batch of stickers that I had bought from her with Niesel on them, and I started putting them on this machine. Yeah, so I've been doing that. So I've been busy putting stickers all over this newest machine of mine. And so this, and because I just found these as well. So she always sends them in this, and that's Niesel. He's upside down right there, I think. There he is. And so trying to see if you could see them right now. You can't really see any. I haven't put any there, but let me open this one because I'm gonna be getting into these and putting them on here. But she always sends them in here. Oh, you know what? Oh, this is my keychain I got. But look, so she sent a little extra one, and I think I have this one. Yeah, he's already over here, right by my. Over here. He's over here. So I'll find somewhere else to put this one, maybe on my long arm somewhere. And so then I got this keychain. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I got to go put this on my keys. And I know I have a little stuffed Nigel somewhere. I don't know where I put him. He's around here somewhere. I had to move him because I was moving this table around. But here's Nigel in his sweater. Hello. And it's nice quality. Look how thick that is. It's really nice. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to go put that on my keys. But that's Nigel. And so I've been putting his little stickers all over my sewing machine here. All right. And I'll tell you guys, after we went off the live yesterday, I did change my needle. Because there was somebody in here who was like, I bet you haven't changed your needle either. And no, I had not. So after we got off the live, I changed my needle. So I should be all good for a little while. So do you guys have any special projects that you're working on right now? If I have time to sew today a little bit later, I hope I do. I have to film for a class though. But after that, I'm hoping that I'll be able to work on finishing my Halloween wall hanging. I mean, it's already, what, October 8th or something. So, I should do that. So that I can put that up before it's Halloween. Yes, so all of my sewing machines are baby lock. Shelly says, I have a small travel machine like that. There should be a small front piece that would make the bed a bit larger since you don't... Oh, yeah. No, there is. It's just off right now. I haven't put it back on or anything. I was literally like when was it that I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I was making the bag, and like I said, don't get to sew very much, and I don't sit here and go, oh, let me put that back on the arm. No, I just leave it. Oh, good. Hi, Susan. Hi, Yvette and everyone from Canada. Glad to catch you live. Hi, Susan. How you doing? I'm glad you like the stickers, Kathleen. I do, too. I think, you know what, listen, I do not send you guys anything that I don't personally love. So, Kim is trying to finish a bag for a bag exchange. Cool. Linda says, I don't have any sewing projects that I'm sewing on, but I'm working on a cross stitch. Awesome. Listen, you're being creative. It's important, I think. I love being creative too. All right. I figure if I keep working on this while I'm doing the lives every day, eventually I will finish it. Right? You'd like to think anyway. And of course I've got my my supervisor right here, making sure I'm doing everything right. And I know also yesterday I was talking about the fall virtual retreat that I'm trying to finish up. I was writing the pattern last night. I'm trying to think where where I am in that process. I'm almost done with it. I need to write the instructions inside for just putting it together. I'm hoping I can finish that tonight. And like I said, I was going to announce it on Monday. So sometime between tonight and tomorrow, I will make the announcement for that. So if you guys are interested in sewing a little fall project, a little autumn project with me, I'm just gonna tell y'all right now that when y'all see this thing, y'all go squeak, because it is adorable. I can't wait to make that one either. Oh goodness. And I'm telling you, the virtual retreats, y'all, I live for those too, because again, we just sit and sew all day long. And I don't get enough of that. And then we get to play games and we get to do other cool stuff. Oop, I'm missing a bunch of talking. This one here is a Baby Lock Verve. This one they have just done like a little like rejuven of it or whatever, and it's not called the Verve anymore. It's called the Aurora. So Baby Lock Aurora is basically what this machine is, although I got the Verve, which was the one, the version of it right before. And then I also have a Baby Lock Crescendo, which is the one that just went for the spa day. And I have a Baby Lock Allure. And the Baby Lock Allure I bought back in 2001. And still runs like a champ. Although when Nancy was here recently, she was having trouble with it. So I'm gonna have to play with it and see. Maybe she's not running like a champ anymore. I might have to take her in to get a little spa day for her. And then I have a Baby Lock Regalia. It's my long arm. So I have all Baby Locks. Kathleen says, fleece hats for Christmas. I've quickly learned how important an overlocker serger could be, but I'm figuring out how to get it done on a regular stitch. Yes, I understand that. Kathleen says, I've nearly finished my scrap pumpkin patch. It's coming out so far cute. My brain is finally trying to re-engage. Awesome. JB, everybody's saying hi. Oh, he left. Where'd he go? Oh, he's going to go and lay on his little fleece blanket now. Kim has to mail her bag by tomorrow, and I have trashed already, so this one has to come out decent. Oh my goodness. Well, good luck, honey. Oh, you have a Unity. Cool. Does the Unity have the embroidery part on it? Because they have so many machines. I have to admit, I'm not, savvy on all of them. Kathleen says, Yvette, I tried sitting in my chair yesterday for a long period of time. I'm about to engage and sew time with y'all. Oh, good. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Okay. So let me keep going. Press these guys. I think this one needs a little bit of some best press. It's got a giant crease in it. So maybe you guys can tell me you missed something with bags. Oh, I think Kim is making a bag. She's doing a bag exchange. Kathleen, I'm going to be sewing for an hour. So till about noon my time, which is in about 40 minutes. So another 40 minutes, I guess. Or so. I've been going over a little bit. Depends on where I'm at in my sewing, but yeah, I'll be here for a little bit. Unity is a combo. Okay. Purchase, use, and you love it. Yeah, they're great machines, and I know that my the Allure has an embroidery component, and I think that my Crescendo does. I have to say, I didn't get it for the I didn't get it for that reason. I just got it because of other stuff that it had that I really wanted. And I think, you know, probably embroidery is something that I'll get back to later in life. Right now, I don't really have time for it. And if I'm gonna do it, if I'm being honest, I want one of those big mama jammas. Like I want the one with like the throat that can, you know, make an entire pillow or something. Moving it and trying to no, not for me. I want that sucker to be giant. I want to have like 15, 20, 25 kinds of thread coming off that sucker, so it just and I just want to let it do it for me. I have no interest in doing it myself. I know, it's crazy. There's a lot of things that I think I would want to put embroidery on. And so, you know, I don't know. We'll see. Someday, you know, someday. Right now, I'm good with just FPP and making the occasional bag and making quilts. That's pretty much my roadhouse right now. That's where I'm at. And if somebody else wants to like make me some embroidered stuff, amazeballs. Because I do love it. I just don't have any interest in making it myself right now. But someday I will do it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. They were next door neighbors. I have 10 needle embroidery machine that 8 hardly get to use. Oh, really? Well, you know, I hear you. I do. I hear you. But once I saw, you know, one of those big giant machines with like all of the threads and the everything going, you know, that caught my eye and I was like, ooh. You need to get ready for the day. You'll try to catch me from the sewing room in a bit. Okay. No worries. So I think I was going to ask this and I think I forgot. I don't think I asked y'all. Does anybody have any retreats that you have coming up, like in-person retreats? Anybody going to something like that? I have to tell you guys, I know, well, nobody's going to think I'm crazy because we're all the same, but I've been really wanting to go to another Judy Niemeyer retreat. Hi, Patty. Oh my goodness, I miss you, girly. I miss all you ladies. Working on finishing bowl cozies, a tie quilt. Oh, a tie quilt. And have 5 quilts ready to be sandwiched and quilted. Awesome. Shelly, you're going to retreat in California in a few weeks? Where is it? And who's it with? Is it like friends or... By the way, I wanted to get a machine to make labels for those who need them. Thought it might help me eat towards a long arm. Ever slowly might be going that route, but I love it. Okay, cool. Doing the Zoom retreat thing. Oh, my nose itches. Do you guys have this nose itching thing? I don't know why. I always have my nose always itches. I don't have allergies. I know everybody always says, oh, you have allergies. I don't have allergies. I wish I had an excuse for it. I'm just saying it's menopause. That's what I'm saying. Because it seems like a real easy thing to write it off to. Oh, Ingrid, girly, I got like, how many Judy Niemeyers do I have going right now? I mean, and I never have time to work on them except whenever I'm at one of her retreats. It's a very expensive way to get a quilt done, I can tell you that. But I don't know. I love going to her retreats. I think her retreats are great. And I feel like I want to go to another one. I just do. Yeah, let us know whenever you come back, Kathleen, what kind of machine you need to make labels, because I don't know. I haven't the slightest idea. I've never done that. Shelley says, I was invited to it. It's being put on by a quilt guild there. It's near where my daughter lives, so we're combining a visit with Grant. Oh, that's great. Our local guild just finished a 3-day retreat here. Get to sleep in your own bed. See, I don't want to sleep in my own bed. I don't. I want to go somewhere, and I want it to be like it's my vacation. I'm away. I get to really immerse myself into the whole thing with other quilters and everything. I understand that there's people who just want to sleep in their own bed. I don't think I'm not judging it at all. Not at all. I think that's fine. I want to be away. I want to go, and that's what I really love about retreats, and especially now that I've been to the Judy retreats. I've been to 2 of her retreats. I wanted to say 3, but I think it's only 2. And you know, it's like you go and it's you share a room with one person. There's 2 beds in the room, and then each 2-person group has like their own bathroom. So you have the room where you share, but then you have a bathroom, but it's, it's all closed off and everything. And the whole time you get up in the morning, you have your coffee, breakfast if you want, you sew all day long. You stop to eat lunch, and then you keep sewing. And then you stop to have dinner, and you keep sewing. And I mean, when I go to the Judy retreats, I get up. I'm usually sewing by like 9 or 10. I'm not an early riser. But other than stopping to use the ladies, get another cup of coffee or some water, have some lunch, have some dinner. Other than that, I sew all day long, and it's amazing, and I love it. And you just your bed's right there, right? It's like there's the big room where everybody sews, and then all the bedrooms are off the side. There's a huge kitchen where you can bring your own stuff, and you can have. It's amazing. I love her retreats. I really do. I wish I had my own retreat center. Like if I could afford to do something like what she's done. Where they have the whole thing it's all built out, and it's ready for all the power to be, you've got enough power for everything. It's amazing. And it's all right there. You don't have to leave to go to a hotel. Everything is right there, and that's what I like. I'm just like, it's amazing. So yeah. Trying to see if I can put that somewhere where y'all are able to see what I'm as I work, but boop. So I'm thinking, I don't know. It's not cheap. That's the biggest issue as far as I'm concerned, is that it's not cheap. And I know that, and I really, like, if I sat down, and I can't afford it right now, so I can't afford to do a Judy retreat, but I would love to do something. I don't know. I wouldn't mind if it were like in Colorado, but far enough that I would have to drive some distance to get there, but then be able to stay there. while the retreat's going on. I would love that. That would be nice. Like if I don't have to fly somewhere. That way it's a lot easier to bring all your stuff. And I actually don't mind bringing this stuff. It's that if you forget something, which is why, like, when I have my retreats, I just tell everybody, look, I got everything here. Don't worry about if you forget something, because I will have it. I'm pretty sure, you know, that anything you need, I will have here. So if you forget something, or something breaks, or anything like that, okay, next. Oh, Kathleen says, I'm not sure. I just know I need an embroidery machine. One you can set a pattern, stitch it out, etc., add patterns, etc., so you can design labels for anyone. Okay. Kim says, I bought a Judy Niemeyer quilt kit years ago and I'm not even started it yet. Yeah. I have lots of quilt kits, not just Judy Niemeyer, that I haven't started yet. Shelly says, I have a group of sewing friends. They get together for a week every summer. July was our 20th year. Oh my goodness. Get a group together and find a place, split the cost. Yes. It's a good idea. At our summer sewing camp, we just sew our own projects, no teaching. Yep, cool. Hi, Steph. Hi, Yvette. Finally caught your live after a while. Love your vids. Hi, JB, Smudgy, Sami. A spooky scout. Oh, yes. No, I call it magic juice. And yes, it's a game changer for sure. No doubt. I love that stuff. It goes out a bit far. Do, 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 do. Steph, are you sewing anything this morning? Or afternoon, depending on where you are. Oh, poop. Look at what I did, y'all. Y'all see that? Doggone it. But actually, I think that's going to be trimmed off, so I'm just going to cut it off. I know. I'm a crazy person. But honestly, it's not going to do anything, so I'm just going to do that. Tips from Yvette. How to not care if you make a small mistake. And it's not going to affect anything, so I'm just going to do that. Let's try not to do that again, though. Let's try to not get my fabric caught underneath. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. thanks, Kathleen. Yes, if you guys can give me thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. My plan is to come on every day as much as I can and sew, so that I can actually get some sewing done. You know, that's how I'm going to try to get this done. Is taking a little time every day to sew on certain projects that I've been wanting to finish and work on and everything else, and this gives me the opportunity to be able to do that, and hopefully if you guys have the same issue, can help you to get some sewing done too. Thought I had caught something again, but no, I didn't. I'm good. You hate when that happens? Yeah, me too. I've done the same thing as you did. I rip it and then sew in the area that I'd ripped the thread. I didn't even do that, girly. I just like, I just cut it on either side, and that little piece of fabric that got stuck is just gonna stay there. I don't even care. I'm doing EPP with 1.5 inch hexes, as I can't use machine yet due to, I'm sure that's what you mean, having dialysis tube to settle. Sorry. No worries, no worries. When do you trim the pieces? I trim it after I do the sewing. So I sew, trim, press. Sew, trim, press. One Love, I've never seen you here before. Maybe you can tell me what your name is and maybe you'll come back. I'd love that. That's a great idea and helps with accountability for getting my stuff done. I know, that's, you know, because I'm always saying how I don't get enough sewing done, and then on my live last Wednesday, somebody had said that Becky Thompson was going live every day. Well, I think she does it Monday through Friday. And I thought, you know, if I did that, that would at least give me the time that I want to get some sewing done. Because, I mean, all I do is complain about how I never get to sew. So stop complaining and do something about it, right? So I'm going to try. Or like Yoda says, don't try, do. So that's what I'm doing. I'm Yoda-ing. Hi, Laura. I'm assuming that you do foundation paper piecing. There is more than one way to do it. So you perhaps do it the other way, where you cut first. Oh my goodness. Deborah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at you, but that is hilarious. And also sounds like something I would do. Sounds totally like something I would do. Oh God! And then of course, I guess at that point you do have to undo that. Otherwise, you're either going to have to cut your pants to your project, or you're going to have part of your project always attached to your pants. That's so funny. Gina says, I want to find a guild, but my work schedule doesn't fit with the local guild schedule. I have to say, here in, like in the Denver area, there are a lot of guilds. I have joined 3 guilds, and they have, for the most part, they do like this hybrid stuff. Sometimes they'll be on Zoom, sometimes they're live, sometimes it's both, so that you can decide how you want to do it. And they have different kinds of stuff too, right? Like, so sometimes they'll have, you know, where it's speakers. And so you can just, they'll usually Zoom that. And you can totally do it that way. They have sew-alongs, which I'm hoping I'll be able to do. I think I have a guild meeting for something on, like, on Tuesday. So I've got something on Tuesday that I'm hoping I'll be able to do. Try to keep these scraps somewhere. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. I haven't been able. I joined the guilds, but I haven't been able to do any of the meetings yet. It seems like they always end up landing right when I either have like a virtual retreat, you know, that I'm hosting, or you know, it's something else. Something always seems to get in the way. So this time, I think it's a well, on Tuesday, I'm going to an in-person one, but then I think I think it was last Thursday, and I ended up having to miss it. But they'll have, like, sew-alongs, where, you know, we all just get on Zoom and everybody's sewing, you know, and sometimes people are talking, and sometimes everybody's just sitting and sewing and, you know, doing whatever. So, I'm excited about that, you know, get to meet some new people in the area, and, kind of see what everybody else is doing and that sort of thing. And you know what I was thinking, Gina, is maybe if you, because usually whenever guilds have meetings, they will have they'll have a meeting where you can go to like 1 or 2 of the meetings without paying, so that you can find out if it's for you, and you can always ask them about oh, I'm so sorry, girly. Laura, my next trim, I will move it so that you can see, because I've been trimming, but I've been doing it like right here. Let me see if I can move my I don't know if I can move that camera so you can see. Hold on, let's see. Maybe if I pull that back a little bit. Now, you should be able to see both. Alright, so let's try that for a little bit. And I can move this over here. So you don't need to see me over there. You can look at the machine. Okay. Nancy Zeman wrote a book years ago called 10, 20, 30 Minutes to Sew. It's a game changer. Instead of procrastinating, waiting for long chunks of time, it helps you get things done a little at a time. That is a good idea. Oh, thanks, Laura. Here's the this is the pattern that I'm working on. It's a pattern that I wrote for my latest project box. And so, oh no, there you go. So I've done the blocks in the middle already. I was working on those yesterday, and then right now I'm working on these flying geese along the corners right now. Hey, Karen. I call it the 2-minute manager. I sew while waiting for water to boil. There you go. I should have a sewing machine set up in every room of the house. I don't know, I'm getting kind of close at the top there. The thing is that I use 80 weight thread for FPP and pretty much everything lately, but so when it looks like you've got hardly any thread left, you've got a heck of a lot more than you thought. Okay, now the trimming. you'll still, I don't know if you'll still see that, but. Hey, Teresa. You guys, Teresa, what time do you go on live today? Karen says, I have 2 set up within 10 feet of the kitchen with different projects on each one. That's amazing. Laura says, I love pastel colors like you, but some people have no clue when it comes to choosing fabric. Well, the good thing about this particular project is that I used one collection. But I do have plans to do like a little tutorial on choosing fabrics, because I think a lot of people have trouble figuring out what they want to go together. And as far as pastels, my thing is I do love pastels, but honestly, my absolute fave fabrics are Allison Glass, Libs Elliott, Juicy Juice, Tula Pink. Those are my absolute faves, but I do love pastels as well. So pretty much the only thing I don't like, and there's a place for it all the time, I never say never, but I don't go for stuff that has a ton of browns on it. Okay, so 2 p.m., that's 3 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Central, and 5 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys want to keep sewing a little bit later, Teresa's going to go on at 2 p.m. Pacific today. So you guys go check her out. And she's every Sunday at the same time. And if you don't already subscribe to her, you could hop on over and subscribe to her now. She's amazing. She's a long arm quilter as well. Karen says, I definitely have trouble picking fabric. My favorite designers too. Oh, cool. Yes. Yes. So I definitely have faves, but yeah, I love brights, vibrant colors, like most of all. But this collection I really like. It's called Fable, and it's designed by Jalili Studio, I think. And that's Jill Finley. That's her company. I love this collection. It's so pretty. I sort of like, for Christmas, I really like Scandinavian kind of things as well. Like, I do gravitate for Christmas more toward, like, kitty kind of stuff with, like, you know, the aquas and the pinks and that kind of thing. But also really love Scandinavian. So... Do you guys have favorite designers and colors that you like to work with, or that you gravitate toward? Like, you go into a quilt shop and you head for one area first, that kind of thing? Lori Holt. Okay, pink. Laura likes pink. By the way, Laura, I sure do hope you come back, but I'm going to let you know right now that you'll probably have to tell me your name like 12 times before I remember. That's just a me thing. I'm terrible at names. I have no idea why. If your name were a number, I'd probably know who you were like that. Shelly likes bright colors. Kim likes batiks. Yep. Lori Holt is great too. Lori Holt she kind of gravitates, her colors tend to be the same, and also, which is good for like if you're going to make a quilt and you're going to use Lori Holt fabrics, you're pretty much guaranteed that they'll all look good together. And Tula does that too, and so does Fig Tree does that. There are quite a few designers who do that kind of thing. Sweetwater sometimes does. So that can be real easy if you're putting a design together. And I have to say, most of the time whenever I'm putting fabrics together, personally, I don't have too hard of a time, but sometimes I get it wrong. You know, it's like sometimes that'll happen, and it depends. Like, I mean, obviously, if I've already like started the quilt and I start putting together, and that's when I notice that I may not really like a certain combination, I mean, obviously, I just leave it in there anyway. And then usually it'll grow on me, you know, kind of thing. And that does happen sometimes. I mean, it's just because sometimes what'll happen is I'll be thinking that I really want to use this, this, and this in it, and I convince myself somehow that it's going to be just fine, and then it ends up not. But I also just got this, I just ordered this Essential Color card deck. Can y'all read that in the correct direction? Or is it backwards? Because it looks backwards for me. But anyway, it's pretty cool. It's like these cards, and you take it out on one side and has the color that you're working with, and on the other side it tells you if you're gonna use like coordinating colors or analogous colors, that kind of thing, which colors you would want to pull from your stash. So anyways, I really like these, and you could play little games with them. They have like a little thing in there where it's to get you like more used to choosing colors. So I think it goes this way. Anyway, it's kind of cool. No, where was I at here? Okay. Oh, gotta press again. It was backwards. Sorry about that. I have so many like new cameras, and I forget like which ones I have flipped the correct way and which ones I don't. And then you got to flip this. You got to flip. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Tulip Pink and Allison Glass for Nancy. Karen says, I go to Fat Quarter Bundles by Andover and Moda. Okay, yep. Shelly says, I just bought the book Swatch This. It gives you lots of ideas for color combinations. Awesome. Yeah. They have some really good books out there. Teresa, I don't know if you're still on. We were talking earlier about, I would love to go to another Judy Niemeyer retreat. And I know, girl, I still have those quilts are like hanging on my wall. They're just going to be hanging back there like forever until I get them done. And I never have time to do anything. So, for anything for me, let's put it that way. But, first one I finish, I still want to send to you to quilt for me. I want a quilt quilted by Teresa Louise. Hi, Karen. How you doing, honey bun? All right, trimming again. Karen, I'm doing good. Are you sewing anything today? Well, it's true, Teresa. I've been saying that forever. You just want to meet Teresa for lunch sometime? Oh, you guys are like near each other? That's awesome. I'm trying to get up the nerve to push start on my new but used no frill long arm. Oh, girl. It's not even. Have you heard of Loos van Oosteen for cotton and steel? I have not. I am going to write her name down. I love whenever you guys tell me, oh, see, here we go. We can get back to yesterday. Let me write her name down. Loos van. I have to tell you, like, cotton and steel somehow got, like, pushed out of the, like, mainstream. And I don't know what happened there. I mean, I sort of heard some stuff, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I'll go look it up. I definitely want to see that. So, yesterday we were talking about facing, not binding. Do you guys remember that? So I did go and watch, and I understand now, and here's, you know, my opinion. You can take it with a grain of salt. I really like it, but I would probably only do something like that for wall hangings or, you know, maybe a table runner. If you're going to hang something, that is a really great way to do it. That's what I think. And so the next time, in fact, I was just thinking to myself that probably when I finish my Halloween wall hanging, I think I'm going to put my binding on that way, because I really liked it. I thought it was cool. You think I'm gonna like her fabric? Okay, I'm definitely gonna go and check it out. And if you guys heard us talking about facing versus backing versus binding yesterday, I understand why she's saying facing, but personally I would still call it binding. It's just a different way of binding. And I think it's really great for wall hangings. I mean, like, I think it's really cool myself to finish a wall hanging in that way. I really liked how it looked for a wall hanging, and it made it like it integrates. It's easier, like, you know, like it's kind of like quicker, and it integrates the little things on the side for you to put your dowel in to hang it. And I just think it's ingenious. I really like it. I had never seen it before. So I think I'm definitely going to do that with my wall hanging for Halloween. I'm going to do that. Yes, yes. Oh, cool, Karen. So you knew what it was. I had never heard of it. So thank you guys for telling me about that, because I really do like it. I think it's an excellent option. All right. Do 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 do. I'm getting close on the thread. Yeah, yeah. I definitely wouldn't do it on a regular quilt. But I think it's a great option for wall hangings for sure. I keep forgetting to drink some coffee. Yesterday when you were talking about long arm, I related 100% wishing I had your number to call and we could both walk each other through our stuff. Oh my goodness. I know. And you know, I still haven't, here's my thing. Here's my MO. When I get frustrated, it takes me a while for me to talk myself down from the ledge. So I still haven't gone back and worked on it more. I know that I need to, but I also have like other obligations, and so it's very easy for me to put it off because I'm like, no, I really have to get this done. Yeah, so Patty says I have several older quilts that are faced. Love them. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just think that if you were to do that method on a regular quilt, maybe don't make the triangles in that you're putting on, don't make them so big, so that whenever you do flip them, you can do the sewing around and it won't have like a whole place like MJ was saying where you would like catch your toe in it, right? Ooh, I am so close to being out of thread. Every time it does that, I'm like, did it pop out? I mean, y'all, it is like, let me show y'all what I got. Because I'm going to change it now, because it's that close that probably I would get it run out right away. I'm like, woo! All right, empty. Now I'm just gonna put this guy on. All right. Yeah, see, it started getting toward the end and it started getting all funky. But it's going to be, it'll be sewed into the thing. You can't even really see it on there, so I'm not worried about it. But, yep, he was ready. He was like, I'm ready to come out now. I'm done. It looks like I've already gone over by 15 minutes, so I'm gonna stop right after this, and we'll be back tomorrow. I don't think, I'm trying to remember if I have anything, like any appointments tomorrow, because I know I just started this last week, and so I have a lot of appointments that will coincide sometimes. Let me look and see my calendar. Hold on. Oop, wrong thing. Nope, looks like good. Tomorrow's good. I will have to change Tuesday's time to sew because it looks like I have a haircut on Tuesday at 10. So, but tomorrow's good. So tomorrow we'll do 11, just like the past few days. Just get this trimmed. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, I was living on the thread edge, right? 3 days I've been trying to push the button. It's a 15-year-old machine with nothing on it, and I'm terrified I'm going to jam it and have no one to help me fix it. It's a Voyager 17. Who makes Voyager? I've heard of Voyager, but I don't know who makes it. Is Voyager the company? Is today Thanksgiving in Canada? Awesome. I would have no idea. Laura, I hope I'll see you again tomorrow, and I hope I see the rest of you guys. And if you don't mind giving me a thumbs up if you're enjoying these videos, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you know every time I have a new video posting, or if I'm going live. And I'll see y'all hopefully tomorrow. Bye, ladies. Oh, tomorrow's the holiday. Okay, happy Thanksgiving to all the Canadians.